works in the auto repair
Oh,
shop?
Lord, no, honey. My husband, Bobby John, sent me up here to meet with you.
Okay. Well, I sent you a letter that I'd be here today, and I needed to have some books like general ledger, balance sheet. Do you have that depreciation schedule? None of that? That doesn't.
I got me a receipt book.
Well, we can start there, okay? Have you been receiving our business personal property listings? It comes the first week in January.
I thought I wasn't supposed to have to return those.
Oh, yes. It would be best if you were to look it over. If you have any questions, on there's our phone number. You can give us a call and we can explain. Let me explain a little bit about business personal property. I see that you've got a bay here, a lift and some tools and computer and a desk and chair. Starting there, that's business personal property that should be listed at cost in the year it's acquired. And all this information is on the depreciation schedule. Do you have an accountant?
Nope.
No accountant.
And that list was put together, Bobby John's uncle helped
You
him.
put it all together?
Yeah,
Okay.
got it from a scrapyard.
A scrap
And
yard.
welded it together.
Okay. Well, that saved a lot of money, didn't it?
It sure did.
Well, then what I can do, since we don't have a depreciation schedule, we can walk around and we can make a list of everything and maybe, you said you have receipts, correct?
I do.
Well, we could set up a time where you can get those receipts together and I can come back and get them and we can work through this and I can get it on paper and we have it going forward. How's that sound?
Wonderful.
All right.
Thank y'all for doing that. Y'all did an excellent job. What was different about this scenario than the one before? What was one of the first things that was different right up front? She was prepared and she had contacted the taxpayer, right? And had confirmed it.
She was
Now,
nice.
and she was not. Now, the taxpayer didn't necessarily come prepared, did she? Because she really didn't understand. She even said right up front, do I really have to do that? I didn't think I had to return those. Okay? And of course that kind of threw up a red flag to the auditor to say, I'm not going to get very far here. I'm going to have to work on this thing a little bit more, try to dig out more answers and stuff like that. So that's difficult to do. Now, is this one you think that the auditor would ever get the records they needed out of this one? Or would this be one they would have to come back and take a physical inspection of the property? They walk around, take inventory, and maybe even talk to the husband who might know what the equipment actually costs at some point. Because he was busy repairing cars, he didn't have time for the tax office. I understand that. And that's the thing you have to keep in mind about small business people too. So usually small operations, for them to break away from their day-to-day business is not easy to do. So she asked a question up front, it was very good. She said, do you have a CPA? Do you want to get a record? Because she could have answered the question, yes, I have a CPA, then you could have went straight to the CPA. Anytime they have a CPA, you can get there, you're much better off. Because the CPA is going to help you with that. Now, sometimes what's going to happen is they're going to say, well, I do have a CPA, but they didn't file these returns. So then you might want to say, well, why don't you talk to your CPA, have your CPA call me, and we'll talk and discuss this, because there's probably going to be some issues here that he's going to need to help you with. Okay. Any other comments on this one? And really to go into, no, yes you do, and here's why, here's what we're doing, here's what this is the way it works, and then use that opportunity to educate those taxpayers. Because that may be the only chance you get with that taxpayer to do that. And if you can leave with the taxpayer being educated, even though you're going to do a discovery on them later, at least they understand what's going on. They may not like you, but at least you've tried to help them in the long run. Okay. So, time.